going to kick it off with a poem called Snowbound. It's after Emily Dickinson. Who wants a house like a pair of jaws? Snowbound homes gape in the cold, huff mercurial ghosts of birds that spin and melt, the silver-winged prosody of frost. Hail is sharpened on the leather of night, each stroke longer, each day quick, quick. Solitude rises early, haloed by snow, more snow. Icicles purr along the gutter and cackle as they fall. The constellations ensure no loss of days, metronomic in their precision. Gradations emerge within the white, white violet, white sepia. Snow blindness becomes the innocence of hue. And a dream about songbirds makes the mind into a centrifuge of color. And an absurdly hot bar makes the mind into a bag full of angry cats. Seriously, this is really hot. The next poem is called I'm just going to try and plow through these because it's hot. The next poem is called Somniloquy, which is talking in your sleep. Somniloquy. Beyond the broad-chested billboard selling luxury cars to the empty overpass and the ruined cat's cradle of cable wires whose muscular wooden digits and black rubber lines pin the city to the shore. Beyond the paralyzed overnight trains and carbon fiber boats capsized on docks, the choir of cirrus and orange light has not yet raised the song of day. On a course between Cape Verde and California, the sun dawdles nearer to Spain than Somerville. Maybe it has just arrived at the Antilles. Maybe a fine glow collects on yellow figurines and fishing trawlers and manor estates, but the gulls don't know it, nor the starlings. It is gray and quiet. The pale-faced drunks have wandered home, cashiers rub their eyes, new mothers sleep with infants curled against their breasts, technicians tap their pens under the hum of servers and fans, sanitation workers curse their alarms, but all of this is prelude, time rehearsing in the dim perimeter of night, the exacting passage it will take into dawn. Out in the lamplit street, solitary cars cast their tidal roll across our windowsill and across our disentangled bodies. She arches her neck against the pillow and murmurs something, missing the train, miss, this is it, can't miss. I lean over her on the creased sheets. Her blonde hair dangles on my lips. Aspens, like seismographs, trace vibrations in the salt and sulfur wind, and her words condense into beads of pale sunlight, met by trembling forsythia, the sea full of wet, white flames, birds that mock the endless anxiety of car alarms. This is called Mississippi Goddamn. It is an acrostic poem after a painting of collage work by the LA artist Mark Bradford, who is like our Picasso. He's amazing, amazing. His poem is obviously a reference, or an acrostic work, to Nina Simone. So there's some layers. I have a feeling that his painting, it's too hot for me to talk, but I have a feeling that his painting is a reference to that great Turner painting of the slaves being cast into the ocean and the enormous like Leviathan creature coming out of the water. That's just a personal feeling. He's probably going to see this and call me, but no idea what you're talking about. Mississippi, goddamn. Filthy, strung out silver threads bewitched by fire stamp and clods of grouse and bits of shimmering green, burgundy and tangerine, white pastures beating brown bodies of simmering tin, the squeal and echo of blasted water, the cut paint canvas soul and rhythm. Everybody's soul, truth be told, has raised a hand to transparent gulls as they were swallowed by Leviathan, slick and black, incorporate, a blue song spring for a musical that hasn't been written yet. White royal permeates metrical black, obscuring the personal. Somebody asked Miles Davis once why he gave Lady Day $100. Baby, Have you ever been sick? We have not, we are not, we are, we have not, I am. All right. No, this is on TV. I can't stop, man. All right, this is, I work in marketing, as you know, and so marketing language. No. Hey, stand on the epping clay. So marketing language, like, I get inundated with it, and I try to find ways to use it productively so that it doesn't end up seeping into the way I think about language. This is a kind of found poem, a collage of lines from advertisings that I'd seen. It's called The Agency Pursuit, a found poem in 3 tones. 1, Allegro. Get rid of the parentheses around your mouth. Let the true you shine through. Take control of your skin. Everyone will notice. Get rid of those fine lines because you're worth it. Remove the parentheses around your mouth. 2, Mezzo. Get rid of the parentheses around your mouth. Let the true you shine through. Take control of your skin. Everyone will notice. Get rid of those fine lines. Because you're worth it, remove the parentheses around your mouth. 3, Grave. Get rid of the parentheses around your mouth. Let the true you shine through. Take control of your skin. Everyone will notice. Get rid of those fine lines because you're worth it. Remove the parentheses around your mouth. My wife is in a PhD program in American Studies. On the first day, they asked everyone in the class, "What's up, American Studies?" I don't know if y'all know that fight. On the first day, they asked the entire class, "Do you believe in America?" And they went around like, "What's your favorite color?" Who here believes in America? This is a bad week for that. Who here believes in America? Sure. All right. This poem is called "Does This Poem Believe in America?" Aluminum houses stare, heavy-lidded, dumb, each peering into another, each bursting thin blue or faded pink shells with the powder glow of 24-hour news. The signal and noise invasive as milkweed. Its angel-haired glow around the tuber box, its acrid odor when cracked in the hand, siphon of mineral joy and inexhaustible appetite. The wilting houses fall along the viney street in this disintegrating ecology. Drowning in the saran wrap of summer rain, how have you grown into every patch of heart that America in its hopeless sprawl can muster? Okay, just 2 more. 2's fine. 2's fine. Is it too hot? 2's fine.
Just do it.
This is a translation by the Spanish poet Antonio Machado. Early 20th century poet. He was a little bit mannered. He was very religious. Anyway, Antonio Machado. The golden April morning smiled, and the pearl moon slid into the cleave of the curved horizon, with viscous clouds running her down like ghosts obscuring the last stars. I cracked my window to a dawn of pink petals and the bright oriental sun. My apartment inhaled its eastern glow, its skylark song, its fountain laugh, the gentle perfume of early flowers. The ponderous afternoon stretched out and out, but April smiled, so I threw the windows open wide to a wind full of rosewater and church bells panging. The distant bells echoed, they cried the soft smell of the blooms. How far off are those petal-bursting fields? Do the bells confide their secrets in the wind? Will joy ever dawn in this little hovel? Or has it already come, breathless, sent away by the silence, silence, the mirror image of this tolling wind. And now will it ever return? And the last poem, thank you all for being such a fantastic audience. This is brilliant. The last poem is the third poem in a triptych that I invented. It's after two other poems of the same title, one by John Donne and one by Adrian Rich, and it's an elegy for Adrian Rich. A valediction forbidding mourning. If you had been less conspicuous, more feline, perhaps, or more sir, then I would file this away where simple, sublunary things are simply forgot. Death, common enough to dwindle like light from a glacial soul diving into the black salt of sense. But it's you who imagines us in your gyre of will, wherein a caterwaul becomes a chord and then a chorus. Beneath the sun-tinged grooves and the crossed wires, our cardinal composition thrums the fleshy instrument of the body. Stagger and echoing staccato of violence and worship, of violence and command. Black-haired prophet, hoary Thomas, with your airy fingers you laced a divinity of profanation through a grammar of admonition where they bud and twist. With your hands on naked skin you drew a dagger in willow flesh, marked scalding lips on a blank face, and so in the absence you persist. We toil the dampened garden earth, crossed by zinnia and plastic weeds, where your explorations uncovered a wheedling wreck of bones, the burial of 1,000 feline forms, these household gods of violence and worship, violence and command, violence and worship, violence and command. And now, with your cup raised up, you echo in the long breach, drawing us out into the morning light, pregnant with speech. But further than that, cannot say. Thank you all very much.